Unlocking time travel. Mastering the third conditional. Hello, English learners. Today, we're going to embark on an exciting grammar journey and dive deep into a fascinating part of English language, the third conditional. This is your ticket to discussing hypothetical past events and imagining different outcomes. It's like time travel in language form. The third conditional is a structure used in English to talk about unreal, imaginary situations in the past. These are events that didn't happen, but we imagine what would have happened if they had. The third conditional is formed with two clauses: the if clause and the main clause. The if clause uses the past perfect, had plus past participle, and the main clause uses would have, followed by a past participle. Here's the formula. If clause, condition, plus main clause, result. For example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam. The sentence above suggests that I did not study hard and I did not pass the exam. But in my imagination, I think that studying harder would have changed the result. Just like other conditional forms, the third conditional isn't limited to just if and would. There are several modal verbs we can use to change the meaning slightly. For example, could have plus past participle, to show possibility. Might have plus past participle, to show a small possibility or uncertainty. Here are some examples. If you had called me, we could have met for coffee. If she hadn't missed her flight, she might have been here on time. The first sentence indicates a missed opportunity for a coffee meetup because you didn't call. The second sentence imagines a possibility of her being here on time if she hadn't missed her flight. Another thing to remember is that we can invert the two parts of a third conditional sentence. This doesn't change the meaning, but can make your language more varied. For example, I would have passed the exam if I had studied harder. Here, the main clause comes before the if clause, but the meaning remains the same as our earlier example. And there we have it, folks. That was your introduction to the third conditional. We've seen how it can be used to talk about imaginary or hypothetical situations in the past, explored some variations with different modal verbs, and learned how to invert the structure for variation. Remember, practice makes perfect. Try using the third conditional in your own sentences, and you'll soon become a master of hypothetical past events. Happy learning, and see you in the next video.